Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Hope you feel well. Today I want to talk about Breitling, especially about the latest Breitling Chronomat B01 in 42mm. Special thanks to my coworker Marcus, it's a loan from him. Guys, if you like what you see, let me know with a like and a sub. More content like this will come. Also, let me know your thoughts about Breitling and this model down below in the comment section. You can also find me on Instagram telling timepieces. Okay, so let's talk about the specs first. Here it is. Breitling Chronomat in 42mm. We have the B01 movement packed in a case of steel with a diameter of 42mm and 15.1mm of thickness. We have 200 meters of water resistance. It weighs 198 grams with all links mounted on the bracelet. The watch itself, without the bracelet, weighs 105 grams. Heavy timekeeping piece, but packed with a lot of features and quality. For sure, we have a sapphire crystal, lug to lug is 15.5mm. So looking on the specs, we have a beast of timekeeper. The bezel is a highly polished here, which makes it not easy to grip. For sure, it's an eye catcher, but also makes it more sensitive to scratches. And we all know these scratches on polished surfaces hurt. It hurts a lot. It works pretty well with its 60 clicks, but it's really not easy to work on it. The dial, here comes the star of the show. We have a sunburst blue dial. Guys, it's sometimes black, sometimes deep and dark blue, sometimes it shines a brightly blue. It's really hard to capture all these colors in the camera. You have to see it in person. For me, this Breitling, with its overloaded dial, caused by the tachymeter scale and chrono function, brings everything what a Breitling needs and stands for. The chrono works solid, as we already know about Breitling chronos. If you start it, you can feel a solid resistance. The B01 movement does what it has to do. Resets also perfect back at 12. I really love the red seconds hand. It's a perfect contrast to this blue and shiny dial. The thickness. This maybe is a little bit a neck breaker. So we have a 42mm watch with over 50mm lug to lug, which is huge. Compared with a thickness of over 50mm, this beauty is not for everybody and you need the wrist for this big timepiece. Here on my 17.5cm wrist, you can see the dimensions. Yes, the B0 needs some space, but compared to other chronos, it's a big and chunky piece. So better you have the needed wrist. The bracelets, here we have another special of Breitling. It's called Rouleau. I hope I called it right. This is the special style of this bracelet. Rouleaux are clumps of red blood cells that look like stacked plates. This is the origin of its name. Sadly, the single links aren't screwed. Here we have a pin system. It works for sure, but at this price point, screwed links are a must-have to me. But for sure, it's well and solid made. Feels nice on the wrist and leaves enough space between the links to fit perfectly on your wrist. The clasp, simple and solid, is the clasp. We have a standard butterfly clasp, well made, but without fine adjustment settings. But with the small links on the bracelet, I'm sure you will find the perfect sizing. The movement inside this is an absolute beast of movement called B01. We have 70 hours of power reserve. It ticks with 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's manufactured by Breitling itself. It's a true jewel star with 47 jewels. It features a chrono function combined with a date complication. In my opinion, a highly decorated timekeeping movement. It makes really fun to see the balance wheel moving. Last but not least, my recap. First, talk about the pros. For sure, the incredible dial is the heart of its beauty. The B0 movement does its best and it's also a true stunner. Also, when servicing the B01, you need a big amount of cash. It's a modern interpretation of its origin from the Frecce Tricolori chronograph. The bracelet feels nice and solid and gives it an exclusive and distinctive look. This model is typically overloaded, as we know and loved from Breitling. At last, here are my cons. Don't get me wrong, but in my opinion, this is not made for everybody. Because of its size, it's for me not wearable. It's too top heavy. It's a huge and chunky piece of history, for sure, and high quality, but in my opinion, it's too big and too heavy on the wrist. Another con is if we have a look on another brand collaborating with its caliber called Tudor. I want to talk about the pricing. Tudor sells this chronograph for around 5,500 against Breitling around 8,500. So there's a difference of 3 grand. So how to argue this price difference? If you want, you can say the value for a Tudor chrono is a lot bigger than here. But I'm sure Breitling lover will also pay the retail price, or you can make a great deal on the used market for around 5,500 bucks. That's it from mine. I hope you enjoyed. Do you agree with me and my thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Guys, enjoy yourselves, have a good time, and we will see us on the next episode. Bye.